awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to the old horseshoe in the banks of the Olentangy, the home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Hermstreet. Let's get this thing underway. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to start us off. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Shotgun. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29. The Vols will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup, but this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down. The Volunteers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big third down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. Now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking deep to the right side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Chris, this guy last week threw a couple touchdown passes. He comes in with a lot of confidence, and here maybe too much confidence. Throwing this ball into coverage cost his team early in this game with an interception.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. To the air, it's Berger. Bringing pressure. Looking to scramble now. Oh, he fought hard there, broke a tackle, but brought down short of the sticks.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Automatic on the PAT. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The last possession had an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First down, looking to throw the football. And they heave it deep downfield. The pass is dropped incomplete, but it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense. And this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball in the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And I tell you, they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. The shotgun run call. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. It's a loss of a yard.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier, and
he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Scrambling around now, looking downfield. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Boy, what a throw and catch again by the Ohio State Buckeye offense. You think about how Ohio State has been able to really grow over the years. Go back and think about Chris Carter back in the 80s and Joey Galloway in the 90s. And, of course, most recently with Garrett Wilson and Chris Olave, Jackson Smith and Jigba. So many great receivers, and it's been fun to watch this young man today.
And it's incomplete even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Second down after the incompletion. To throw, it's Berger. Grab by the receiver. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Back to throw again. And the receiver's got it. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Comes up with the catch. He's brought down about before crossing midfield of the 42.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the third quarter.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's running out of time here. And And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Incompletion makes it second down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Looking to pass here on second down. Lets it go quickly. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here comes the first play of the drive now from the 44. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackle up near midfield at the 48. The ball has come up to the line to crank the tempo up here.
Well, not much of a gain there, but this is what they do. They love to go fast. The defense has got to be aware.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, we've seen them do this in the past. A good throw, get the first, and here comes the tempo.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. Looking for the wideout. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. You've got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
The pass rush closing in. Ball's incomplete. They misfire for a 3rd consecutive time. And the Vols will bring the punt team onto the field.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
He brought down, but a penalty mark was on the field. Let's see what this is about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Heading left after the handoff. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. That picks up a 1st down. He's spotted at the 39.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. And at the end of the 1st quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the 2nd period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Berger. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away, and they finally get things going this time. Breaks loose at the 45.
They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off a play act.
Looking downfield near the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All he had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Point after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50. One play, lose the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Quick throw to the left side. Caught in the open. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Nice throw and catch here for the Buckeyes. And you know, Chris, it's hard to think of a time when Ohio State didn't have an efficient and prolific quarterback under center.
Catch made on the right side.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
That completion makes it second and short. To the air, it's Berger. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking to chuck it again.
Moves out of the pocket.
Using his legs on the scramble. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a first down and goal.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
They've got him in the backfield, nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. So from the 9-yard line, it's second and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Running out of time in the pocket.
The pass rush gets home.
If you're going to throw the ball this close to your own goal line, you got to go to the quick game to get the ball out fast to give your quarterback a chance. Otherwise, consider running the football. Something different from sitting back and holding the ball and giving the defense a chance to come up with a big sack.
Fires it to the wideout. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Knocks that one right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
With 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's the running back in the flat. They bring him down, but he makes the 3-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the 1st down in the process.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Here's the handoff. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a short completion to the tight end. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
And the Volunteers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. The receiver makes the catch. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they've got him at the 5. Great run to set up scoring position here.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. Second down and goal upcoming. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
What a great play by the defense here. Getting close to the goal line, not only do they come up with a big stop, but they send them backwards in the process.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's brought down there.
Tell you what, for a tired defense that's been out on that field for a long time on this drive, what a stop there on 3rd and goal. It brings us to 4th and goal. And as a head coach on the offensive side, when you put together this kind of drive, you're this close, inside the 3-yard line, you got to come away here with a touchdown.
So forget the tying field goal attempt. We're going to go for it on 4th down. Aggressive call. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off, That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and it cost the offense 5. And they will trot out the field goal team here. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. The field goal is good. And that will tie the game here.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Empty set now, 5 wide. Looking to pass. It's Berger. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack. They'll crank up the tempo here on second down. The time is running out. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback looking to scramble. He's swarmed by the defense.
This is what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Downfield shot. Ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
And this quarterback is a stud. I looked at him all week and thought he had a chance to light up the scoreboard. But if the defense can put that kind of pressure on him, that's how you slow him down today.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Start this drive here with less than a minute remaining in the first half clock. Looking to throw it on first down. A deep shot to the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Vols. This quarterback on fire today.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his second touchdown reception in this football game.
Kicking team after the PAT try. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start at the 25. In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Berger. The pass is intercepted. Could take it all the way. He's going to take it in. A game-changing play. Touchdown, Volunteers.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
Now the all-important extra point. With the extra point, the lead is 14. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Zips it down the middle. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his second touchdown alone here in the first half.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on them. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Buckeyes will send their punt team onto the field.
Number 17 in punt formation to kick it away.
The returner is brought down. There is a flag on the field, so we'll check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver makes the catch. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half.
Timeout, Tennessee.
So on 1st down, the field goal leader will come out there trying to get 3 points before the half. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Berger. The pocket breaking down. And it falls incomplete. They tried for a huge gain there, but that's it for this period. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Volunteers will kick this away to start the second half. And this won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field, eager to get something going as we begin the 3rd quarter, cut in to this huge lead. He escapes the pocket. He escapes the pocket, but not the rush. It'll be a short loss.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
He went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He makes the grab. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Boy, another great throw and catch here by the Buckeyes, and it just makes you think back how far this offense has come from the days of being known of 3 yards in a cloud of dust to now being one of the more efficient passing offenses in the country. Year after year, you go back to Cardale Jones and J.T. Barrett, all the way back to Troy Smith, and most recently with C.J. Stroud and Justin Fields. Just another great quarterback that we're watching here today for the Buckeyes.
Empty backfield, offense spreading the field of 5 wide. QB keeper all the way. Tackled, but 1st down.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. First and 10.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
He's looking to scramble. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 22. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
Makes a quick grab. They bring him down, but that play will set up a first and goal now at the 10.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Chris, that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. Coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. So some of that first-half lead is gone. This game has gotten tighter. There's some urgency now in this possession. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
A solid run, good for first down yardage. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. Zero running room, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. Action fake, looking to throw. The QB throws his third pick of the day. Now he's bringing it back. He's up all the way back for the pick six. Touchdown, Ohio State. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. Slings right into a wall. They got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And they've got him. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. He keeps it on the design run. The ball's moving quickly down the field here.
Ball down at the 25-yard line. That's a first down for the offense.
First down here for this offense. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Important second down play coming up. The back's got it. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense success the formation. It's third down. Can he make it to the marker? They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. Volunteers will bring their punt team onto the field. And we'll see what he can do on the return. He's brought down, but a good effort to make something of that return. First play of this drive was set up at the 37. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Catch made on the left side. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set it for the first down at the 47.
Now the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
That sack makes it second down and forever. From the shotgun, drops back. On the move now.
He'll throw it deep down the middle of the field. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on.
You know, they don't hit this downfield, but it gives you an idea of how much pressure this quarterback can put on this defense. They've got to cover all these receivers, worry about the running game, try to pressure the quarterback, and then deal with him when he breaks out and scrambles like that. He's a threat to run or throw.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Very tight coverage. It's incomplete on the deflection.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. DB's backing off from the line now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. It's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in pretty good position as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's check out the game stats so far. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. The shotgun running play call. Good enough for first down yardage.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
First down and 10. Looks right for a quick completion. Breaks loose at the 40. Touchdown, Tennessee. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Bringing pressure. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
It's a nice completion there, Chris. And this possession at this point in the game is critical for them. They've got to focus on putting points on the board right now to make this a one-possession game.
Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. He stopped and he gets a first down.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He will score. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake, and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Let's see if they can convert the point after. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer.
Touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. That one takes it across the 30-yard line.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead. You got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football, and you got a great chance at a victory.
Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Well, I think the offense lulled the defense to sleep here. You think that they're just working the clock here and running the football, and then they throw and surprise you and get some positive yards downfield just to keep this defense honest.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. Chewing clock with the running game. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage and hurried.
Second down after that previous play. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Walker. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Boy, another nice completion by this quarterback and one of his receivers. You know, if I'm right, you look at this quarterback in this game alone, he's now over 350 yards. What a game for him.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's running out of time here. And the pass is just thrown away. Clearly intentional grounding. And here comes the penalty mark. Second down play coming up. Back in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. He finds the running back in the flat. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. The Vols pick up enough yardage for a first down. Quarterback drops back. Using his legs here. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down to the 16, but they move the football into the red zone. First down.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. And the Vols getting set on 1st and 10. And the tailback's got it again. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run. With that, they should be able to hold on, Kurt, and they prevail in this early season showdown. Never sure at this point how much the rankings mean, but this lower-ranked team came in here and showed they're the better side.
Anytime you can pull off an upset like this over such a highly ranked team, obviously will help your resume, and I think build some confidence that should carry over the rest of the year.
1st and goal. If they play this right, they can pretty much put the game on ice. They'll try to run this one in. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of a play. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Vols.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the 4th quarter.
That makes the score Tennessee 41, Ohio State 31.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking for a late deep throw. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
So it's incomplete. He caught the ball, but they ruled him out of bounds. Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back. They're going to throw for the 1st down. Turns it loose downfield. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a 1st down. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. Looking deep for late-game heroics. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
1st down, looking to throw the football. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot right down the middle. Touchdown, Ohio State. What a grab in the end zone in a clutch moment.
Chris, they did what they had to do with his touchdown here. Now with under a minute to go, you got to get that onside kick to give yourself a real shot.
PAT is good. They still trail, though. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. His team does their job and secures the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Tennessee.
They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W.
And the quarterback just takes a knee.
Well, the experts will say, Kirk, this was an upset, but it felt like a really even matchup. Two quality teams battling right down to the end. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, what a game. This is really what you love about college football. Good against good. Find out who